And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to SV Robinhood versus Cibao FC in the 2023 CONCACAF Caribbean Cup Group B. Group B action. SV Robinhood contra Cibao FC en la Copa Caribena de la CONCACAF. Grupo B, Jornada 2. Big old game to be played. Well, who's to say it's a big old game? But it's a game nonetheless. It's a game nonetheless. And we got, Group B. In Suriname, they're playing this game. The first of two games tonight in this match round. The first of two games tonight on this match day that I'm covering. But, of course, Cavaliers just beating AC Port of Spain as of now. With that game almost to be ended. Starting 11s are as follows. For Robinhood in goal, Jonathan Fonkel, Hilario Belfour, Bjorn Sandvliet, Kenny Muesa, Roshano Sobierman, Dimitro Andro, Carlos da Silva, Renski Adpi, Jamilo Rigters, Shaquille Cairo, Turdon for Robinhood of the Suriname. Of course, the club, Caribbean Club Shield champions, the Surinamese club, Robinhood. And Cibao, Miguel Lloyd in goal, Ernesto Trinidad, Oscar Florencio, Julio Murillo, Luis Diaz, Facundo Guichon, Sisto, Daniel Leonardo, Eric Paniagua, Gian Lopez, Brian Lukumi, Carlos Ventura. How we doing, Rory? This game's still going for Cavalier. Lots of stoppage time. Or was +6, but game's still kicking. Thoughts on Man City's draw in the UEFA Champions League draw. Man City got the easiest group I've ever seen. UEFA Champions League draw, I'd say it was pretty even, to be honest. Except Newcastle's group. That was the group of death. But I'd say it was a pretty even draw, I think. They're still playing. Group F is the group of death. Fair. Man City still got the easiest group ever. Which just is horrible. Like, I wish City would actually get a hard group for once. But no. They got the easiest group, as always. Man United got a really tough group, I gotta say. Save. Corner for AC Port of Spain. This is just wild. Game's still going down there. BKL says, hey, Ron, I'm so ready to watch a Caribbean Cup and support my fellow Dominican Republic club team. Cibao, they drew last week, of course, to Pantoja. See if they could pick up a win here. Top two teams in each group move on, of course, but there's only two groups. That's 4 teams. And 3 of those 4 teams go to the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Man City just going to get hat tricks in the group because at this point they're playing against cones. The only thing that might hurt Man City is the fact they don't have De Bruyne. But, oh wait. They did get Doku, which that may help. If you talk about City, yeah, you did. Milan and Newcastle got out of the group. Paris are frauds now. Dortmund's struggling a bit. I could see it. Anybody could get out of that group, even Newcastle. I honestly want to see Newcastle get out of that group. Not going to lie, because I don't like Paris, and, well, I'm going to back the Italian team over the German team, yeah? Milan is still going to win the group, I think. Of course. I think Newcastle goes second, Dortmund third, Paris fourth. That's why you don't get rid of Messi and Neymar. Mbappe can't do it all himself. And Milan, Newcastle, and Dortmund are all arguably better teams, or more team-oriented. Could be interesting, though. All more team-oriented, so to speak. Sao Paulo and LDU Quito were penalty shootout 2-2 on aggregate. I think Sao Paulo is going to win. It's my opinion, though. I think Sao Paulo is going to win. Sao Paulo. Waiting for this next game to start. It's supposed to be kicking off as we speak. Fortaleza beat Atletico Mineiro 5-2 aggregate. América Mineiro. Fortaleza winning. Okay. They'll face Corinthians in the semifinals. Yeah, Corinthians will win that. The Corinthians will win that, though. Gravenberch is going to Liverpool. I think it's actually going to be a good move. I think it's actually a good move. And here we go. Robinhood wearing the white with green sleeve. Red accents. Cibao wearing the orange and black. Polina is going from Bayern to Fulham. Interesting. And we're off in Suriname. Paramaribo, Suriname is where this game's being played. Robinhood versus Cibao. And Cibao is off. Here's a chance, and that'll be cleared. Throw in taken. Nice. But that'll go out for a goal kick for Robinhood early on. A lot of Austin FC fans have some scarves to say Josh Wolff out. Okay. I mean, yeah, Austin has had a pretty bad season. I mean, yeah, if you go from the Western Conference Finals to a also-ran, yeah, that sucks. But it's not like 2021 was a great season for Austin either. At this point, they're a one-year wonder. So I don't know why they want. 2022 was probably the worst thing that could have happened to Austin. You mean Euro 2024? Austin FC literally got robbed against Seattle. They did. I agree. Here's the problem, though. Pro refs suck so bad that, of course, that's going to happen. But does it make any... Well, maybe it will make a difference in the end, but I don't think Austin's going to be right up against the playoffs, so... But yeah, they got robbed. Cibao with a throw in here. Cibao, the Dominican side in this game. Group B, Cibao had 1 point against Pantoja in the Dominican Derby when they had a lead for most of the matchup. Any link to watch the game? It's on Tubi. If you're in the USA, it's on Tubi. Download Tubi. Go to the Fox Sports on Tubi channel. It's right there. If, of course, CONCACAF Go or CONCACAF's YouTube channel could be useful depending on where you are. Both games tonight are on Tubi. So cross in. And Tubi's free. You don't even have to sign up. You just got to download it and get there. So that easy. Robinhood playing forward. Cibao is goated. Well, I did say they're the big dogs in this tournament in my predictions. I said they're the favorites until proven otherwise, which Pantoja played a respectable game against them. A draw. Well, ended up being a draw. Plays forward, headed. That's out for another. That's a goal kick for Robinhood. Happy we got a lot of rain in Portland. The crisp air outside. Sounds good. Hey, sometimes playing forward is Cibao or playing back is Cibao. Robinhood is chasing. Looks like this game is going to be full of pace. Robinhood got pace. If they have anything, they have pace. Robinhood. Cross. Nope. Blocked away. Cibao could clear. Down the touch line. And maybe they're not as fast as I thought. Oh, okay. Throw. There we go. There we go. No way LDU beat Sao Paulo in penalty shootout. 1-0, 5-4 penalty win. James Rodriguez missed the target. James Rodriguez is playing in CONMEBOL now? He fell off that hard. Damn. He fell off that hard. He's playing in Sao Paulo. He's playing in Brazil now. He fell off that hard. Well, damn. Man, that sucks. His star burned brightly. Six minutes. Cibao plays it back to center back, and it'll be played forward. Cibao's struggling a bit with Robinhood's pace. A bit, I think. Throw in for Cibao. Cibao is the more talented team. Nice cross away. How we doing, Angus? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Cibao should be the more talented, is the more talented team in this match. But Robinhood has a lot of pace. They have a high motor. And that's a bad pass. You can't do that. Nice tackle, and Cibao gets it back with open space. Oh, can it stay in? Yes, it does. Cibao, cross in. Way high. Goal kick for Robinhood. I feel like this camera is being manually operated. Last match of Cibao was a tiny bit sluggish in the Dominican semis and when they played Pantoja. So maybe it's getting to them. Yeah, they were a bit sluggish against Pantoja as well during that game as well. You're right to feel that way. I mean, if you're talking about the cross, I mean, it was bad. I don't think there's any right to feel that way. It was bad. About the camera. Oh, okay. Cibao better hide all their goods. Robinhood's in town. I get it. Or if you want me to make a stock joke, Cibao better not go buy some GameStop because Robinhood won't let them. As a stockbroker app. You get my point. Ain't that sort of funny, though? Like a stockbroker app is named Robinhood, but when there were people actually trying to beat the frickin' hedge funds, they stopped them from trading. Interesting. How we doing, Henry? Ain't that the opposite of what it should be doing? Yeah. Or just ironic, I should say. Yeah. The GameStop run, the short squeeze, and the AMC short squeeze. Those were some fun moments. Tenth minute. Which team you rooting for? I have Cibao winning the whole tournament in my predictions. So, Cibao. I want my predictions to come right. So, yeah, Cibao. Watching some clips of Thomas Mueller saying goodbye, PSG. Interesting. 10th minute. Tenth minute, 0-0, 0-0. What's your actual favorite team? Toronto FC. Right. Toronto. It's not been a hell. th minute, World Cup 2025. Why are you putting things earlier than what they are? 11th minute, throw in for Cibao. Qualifiers are almost here. Oh, yeah, true. We'll be covering some qualifiers in the next year, of course. Yeah. I think, qualifiers do start next year in CONCACAF. Then go through 25, of course. I think second half of next year. Cibao plays a top tier in Dominican League when they won 3 times. Dominican League when they used Miguel Lloyd as a top 3 goalkeeper. Dominican League, he's the best keeper. Hasn't had to do much work yet. That'd be cool. Hey, Toronto won. I'm happy about it. Let's not say anything, but I'm happy. I'm shocked, but I'm happy. That felt like old Toronto. I'm surprised that was real. Cross in. Header. Ooh. European qualifiers too. True. Hopefully Italy does enough to make the World Cup. But you know what? I'll believe that they will under Spalletti. They'll make the Euros too under Spalletti. Just you wait. '12th minute. Wouldn't be surprised if the Timbers had Muller's discovery runs. Like, I could see the Timbers working or having his rights, yeah. I don't know if he'd come to MLS, but I think the Timbers would be a perfect team for him. So, yeah. And overran that ball. Free kick. Free kick for Cibao anyway. How we doing, Wimvo? Cibao has a free kick here. Wonder how Miami's going to do when Messi's off playing the qualifiers in South America. Well, at least Jordi Alba retired from international competition. And, of course, as well, Busquets already has. Maybe they'll do just fine. I don't know. Or Toronto might just finish above them anyway. Did you know UCF's in the Big 12? Yeah, they just joined. I'd really love to see club friendly between Cibao and NYCFC. You know what? That would be a good friendly. Yeah. Free kick here. Cibao. Oh, Lord. He put it high. 14th minute, 0-0. Settle. Yep, they have to qualify. Well, yeah, these are World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, they have to qualify again. The World Cup champions don't get to play as a defending champion because they'd rather give spots to the host teams instead of the champion. But the champion normally should re-qualify. Cross, that's out for a goal kick for Lloyd. San Miguelito scores against Alonso 1-0. Thinking about Baseball World Cup, I see. Oh. Well, when it comes to the World Baseball Classic, everybody qualifies except for the last team in the group automatically qualifies. So if you finish last in your group, you have to go through qualifiers again. So actually, that's probably the easiest one to qualify for is the World Baseball Classic. If you finish top 4 in your group, like this year, you're already in next 2026. So Canada, USA, Japan, Italy, Mexico, they're all there. The only ones who have to re-qualify are the Great Britain. I think, did the Czechs finish last? Blame France for the 2022 World Cup. They did so bad they made defending champions qualify. Oh, that's a new thing. It's France's fault. Yeah, everything's France's fault. Yeah, everything's France's fault. Playing forward. Robinhood's actually had more possession. So, the teams who've already qualified in their pools: Canada, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Panama, Puerto Rico, USA, Venezuela, Japan, South Korea, Czech Republic, Great Britain, Israel, Italy, Netherlands, Australia. Oh, the Czechs made it out of the groups. Oh, well, there you go. Or at least made it top 4 in their group. Czech qualified. China has to qualify. There we go. Yep. South Korea had a bad run, but they still made it. So China has to qualify, which I think this is the first time they've had to in a while. Yep, Chinese Taipei, so Taiwan, China, Colombia, and yeah. So all the big teams are still there. I didn't realize Chinese Taipei. I thought Panama made it. Yep. So I was rooting for Czech. They had such a great, inspiring qualifying story. Also rooting for Dominicans, but they didn't really wake up. Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic sort of did bad last year. Or this year, I should say. Monterrey won 3 CCLs. They stopped having defending champs qualify automatically. Mm-hmm. I was actually surprised that Puerto Rico and Dominican had some bad tournaments in general. I mean, the way I had it was I was rooting for Canada, Italy, Japan, and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico because of Marcus Stroman, of course. Italy because Italy. Japan because Japan. And Canada because Canada. Who's coming out of PSG's group? Milan and Newcastle. My guess. 19th minute. Italy probably did the best out of all 4, if I'm being honest. They gave Japan a good game. Canada? Oh, no, wait. Japan won the whole thing. There we go, yeah. Oh, yeah, Japan won the whole thing. Yeah, sorry. Everybody but Japan let me down. Italy probably did the best out of the 3 that wasn't Japan. I was like, the funny thing about the World Baseball Classic semifinal, my mom lived there for 4 years when she was in high school. I respect the culture. I respect the country. I guess you could call me an otaku, but it is what it is. I speak good enough Japanese. I don't sound like a gaijin when I speak it. I mean, there's a connection there. It's not like it's out of nowhere. I mean, there's a connection there. I was raised with a respect for the country and the culture. I was raised with a respect for the country and the culture and knowing the language. So, I think it's fair, to be honest. But you want to call me an otaku? Fine. Go ahead. 20th minute. So. '20th minute. Did you see Messi fighting with a Nashville player? No. I didn't even see a clip of it, which is shocking in general. I don't consider myself an otaku, but if you want to call me. I don't. I don't. I could see why somebody calls me. If somebody wanted to call me that, I mean, it is what it. Go ahead. It was him and Jack Meyer. I actually know enough of the language to get by. I don't think that's otaku, but whatever. I think otaku really don't know the language, but that's one of the big things about it. And they actually really don't respect the culture. There's big anime fans, but I don't know. Robinhood corner. What's your favorite buffet restaurant? I don't like buffet restaurants. I think they're disgusting. Oh, yeah, I don't. It's not a detriment to my social skills. Yeah, there you go. I guess I'm not then. I'm not totally. Yeah, I'm not an otaku then. I respect the culture. I actually could speak the language, and it isn't a detriment to my social skills. I'm not an otaku. There we go. I'm not. So even saying I am is wrong. Okay. So even saying I am is wrong. No. So even if somebody said I was, it's wrong. But no. I mean, I hope he's like on his break. I hope he's doing better. I hope he's changing his life for the better, which is why they said he's taking a break. I hope so. 23rd minute, 0-0, settle, but I don't watch him. Closest thing I've watched is those 3D cartoons somebody makes with a character that looks suspiciously like him. That's about it. I can't read kanji or katakana. I can't. So, Saved by the Keeper, Robinhood Keeper. I cannot. I only shot save. Ooh. Good save though. Exactly. Save. Robinhood. Starting to get ripped apart a bit here. I just don't like seeing people basically ruin their. I just don't like seeing people ruin their life for clout. And him gaining all that weight was ruining his life for clout. I don't like seeing that. Big Mac. That's out for a throw. How we doing, Pacharo? $26 minute for Robinhood. I'm sure they are scripted. That's out for a goal kick. I'm sure they are scripted. Like, of course, things would be scripted. Would you live stream Patriot games? Well, I'm doing Liga MX games on Sundays, so no. It's either Liga MX or Patriots. Honestly, at this point, yeah, Liga MX sounds better. Did Man City get the easiest group? Man City get the easiest group, yeah. Are your videos scripted? No. All off the top of my head. I don't, except the notes, of course. Talking about the goals, I mean, I note the goals, of course. And then I talk about them. But they're not scripted. I mean, of course, there's notes. Of course, want to talk about stats and goals. Those come from the notes, and then, but there's no script. My thoughts are my thoughts. Comes off the top of my head. Playing forward. Oh! Goal kick. Yeah, he got the ball. Would you ever live stream a Patriots game? In the playoffs? They make it back. I'll do that. If they make the playoffs, I'll stream a Patriots game. Hell, last year was the first time I streamed a couple of NFL games. So, I mean, I've reviewed them before, but streaming in general, I think Barcelona will do in the group stage. They'll probably get second. I want them to go back to Europa League. That would be hilarious. That would be lovely. But they'll probably get second. They'll get out of the group for once, for the first time in a while. '28th minute. Toronto or Patriots more important to you? Toronto. But they only play one Sunday this year, so left. Shot! Oh, what a save! What a save by Lloyd. What a save. Lovely. Have you ever heard of the vegan teacher? Oh, my Lord. Don't even get me started. Don't get me started on that lunatic. Don't get me started on that lunatic. Don't even. Are you vegetarian? Hell no. If anything, I'm the opposite. If anything, I'm a carnivore. I ain't no vegetarian. If anything, I'm a carnivore who eats a good bit of pasta too. I ain't no vegetarian. If anything, I'm the opposite. Why is CM Punk getting into fights? Because he's a jackass? 29th minute, 0-0, 0-0. If anything, I'm the opposite. I'm sure a vegan teacher did. I think I remember that. I was on Avocado's side, to be honest. I don't like either of them, but no. Never. You fed? Never, you fed shill. You fed shill? Never. 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 Nice. '30th minute, 0-0. Robinhood over the bar. Full. I love how Robinhood's kits have a Ford sponsorship on there. For a Surinamese club, they got a Ford sponsorship. Honestly, well, technically in the animal kingdom, animals eat other animals. That's just natural. I don't even know. Well, I don't know. I may just post I just may post a video eating McDonald's or grilling meat. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, if that ever happened, I'd probably cut a badass promo. But I'd be like grilling meat as I'm cutting the promo. Exactly. Well, yeah, true. Hey! Hey! I am a carnivore, and you will respect my authority. Hey! Hey! That sounds good. Ah! 32nd minute. Meat as iron. That's how people live longer. Exactly. Beefsteak! Yeah, exactly. Plants are living things too. And I'll keep eating meat. To the day I die, you fed shill. You fed shill. I will not eat the bugs. I will not eat the bugs. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. I will not eat the bugs. I will not eat the bugs. Don't tread on me. Third-4th minute. Third-4th minute. There's going to be so many moments on the best of reel. It's not even funny. We've had way too many moments. I've been on one this year. I don't care. I've been on one this year. I've been on one. Yeah, I saw when Gordon Ramsay called her a vegan donut. That was hilarious. Oh no, you killed my cow, Kenny. You bastard! Bacala, the vegan teacher, teamed up against you and challenged you to a TFC vegan debate. I'll destroy them both. I'll destroy them both Vivek Ramaswamy style. Vivek Ramaswamy, Donald Trump style. I will destroy them. I'm only saying that Donald Trump and Vivek Ramaswamy are great debaters. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. "36th minute. That is something I would do. Yes. Eat a hamburger and yeah, that's something I would do. If you go after me, yeah, that's something I would do. If I don't know about it, if I don't know they're a vegan, it's possible. It's possible. If I don't know somebody's a vegan, it's possible. I'd be ghosting them when I found out, though. See, 37th minute. Nice pass. And it still went out for a goal kick. Europa League is a joke cup. Cup Winners' Cup was better. Well, were any of us alive during the Cup Winners' Cup besides Angus and Rio? Were any of us? Well, no. BKL might have been. He was right on the line. Other than that, who else? I don't know. Vidal could come help out the young Miami players if he goes to Miami. Arturo Vidal would be good for Miami. I agree. Yeah, that'd be interesting. 38th minute. Yeah, you weren't around during the Cup Winners' Cup, no. Because militants are crazy, that's why. Because lunatics are unhinged, that's why. And if a lunatic is centered on a cause, they don't care who. They don't care who they slander. They don't care who they destroy. They just want to push their agenda. And if you're a lunatic, well, humanity be damned, right? Humanity be damned. They're going to push their agenda even if they're wrong. And even if they know they're wrong. That's the way it is. That's the way it is in this world. If you're a militant, and then half the people will back the militant, at least silently, because God knows they don't want to be. God knows they don't want to be labeled undesirable by the militant either. So, man, that's life, ain't it? Yeah, if we get it from the grocery store, we're getting it from a farm. As far as I know, at least right now, being a carnivore is not illegal. Now, 10 years down the road, maybe it will be, with the way the government wants it to be, with the way the feds want it to be. Maybe it will be illegal in 10 years. But even then, I still won't give a shit. But even then, I still won't give a shit. I won't eat the bugs. 39th minute. That's cool. Maybe in 10 years it would be illegal to be a carnivore the way the government wants it, the way the feds want it. I still wouldn't give a shit. If the government says it's wrong, it's right. In most cases. If the government says it's wrong to own a house, it's right to own a house. If the government says it's wrong to eat meat, it's right to eat meat. So on and so forth. If the government says it's wrong to use a lot of carbon, it's right to use a lot of carbon. If the government says it's right to hug trees, you don't hug trees. So on and so forth. If the government says it's right to recycle, it's not right to recycle. If the government says you have to live in a tent, you shouldn't live in a tent. You should live in a house. If the government says you need digital currency, they're wrong. Paper money. If the government says the money should be fiat and not backed by gold, they're wrong. They're wrong. But if they use reverse psychology, they're not smart enough to do that. The government's not smart enough to do that. They don't know how to use reverse psychology. They don't. They're not smart enough to do that. 42nd minute. Maybe. I don't know. I guess. Look up the World Economic Forum. World Economic Forum, Agenda 2030. It's all out there. It's all out there. It's all out there. You just got to look for it. It's all out there. It's all out there. Just got to look for it. Where's my tinfoil? Where's my tinfoil hat? It's all out there. Oh no. This guy. It's soapbox. NC State 10, UConn 7. $44th minute. Yep, next year's the new Champions League for both CONCACAF and UEFA. And I don't know which model I like CONCACAF's better, yeah. UEFA's doesn't sound great. Oh. 44th minute. Oh. $44th minute. It's going to look like a snooze fest and a clown show. Oh, by the way, teams can't even drop back to the Europa League. I don't either. Great for Nebraska. Amazing for Nebraska. 1 minute to go. Come on, Cibao. Yeah, true, but Area 51 is real. That's obvious. Aliens are real. Area 51. Aliens are real. Where there goes Sevilla's Europa League dreams. Or they just finish sixth every year. Or every other year. And then the year they win the Europa League, they finish top 4 anyway. Because it doesn't matter. They can still win every other year. If they bottle it just to go back to Europa League. 1 minute of stoppage time. See? They didn't drop to the UEFA Cup, no. Oh! Because that's Cup Winners' Cup and all that. So. Cibao. $30 seconds to go. There's a well-maintained baseball diamond in Area 51. Hey, aliens love baseball. What can I say? Aliens love to play baseball. What can I say? Not as cool as to win it every year. Well, true. True. Cross in. Cibao. Nice run. Cross over the top of the net. Otani's an alien, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. And goalkeeper's down. Yeah, he is. Pretty much, yeah. Halftime, I think. Yep. There's a minor league team called Aliens. Interesting. Are they actually called that, or is that one of their like fun cup things? And we're halftime. 0-0. Settle was settle. Cibao drawing Robinhood. Cibao's been the better team, but we can see where this goes. Another 45 minutes in this match. And then, of course, we have the Group D winner. The winner of Group D. Yeah, the Las Vegas 51s. They used to be the Blue Jays AAA affiliate. Then they went to the Mets when the Jays got the Bisons. I remember. They used to be the Jays affiliate. They used to be the Blue Jays affiliate back in the day. I remember the 51s. Before it was the Bisons. Before our affiliate was the Bisons, it was the Las Vegas 51s. So I remember, don't worry. I miss the 51s. Me too, honestly. But with that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, move to the second half, and then, of course, we also have the Alajuelense Motagua game. Aviators are the 51s. Yeah, same franchise, different name. They rebranded. That's the point. Why rebrand when the 51s was perfect? But with that being said, we'll be back. Sit tight. We're back for the stats at the half. 4 shots to 3, 2 shots on goal to 1, 3 steals to 12, no assists to 0, 0 assists to 0, 5 fouls to 10, 45% ball possession to 55, 0 offside to 1, 1 corner to 2, 198 correct passes to 273, 47 incorrect passes to 21, 245 passes to 294, 81% pass accuracy to 93. 0 yellows to 1, no red cards on either side, 0-0, settle. For me, I think Cibao's been the better team. They've had more possession. They've played the ball forward more. They've had, I wouldn't say better shots, but they've had more chances. I think they have the better chance to win this match. I think Robinhood, they're very fast. They have a high motor, but at some point that's going to run out. And if Cibao could just keep it tight until then, I think Cibao wins this game pretty easily. At some point, Robinhood is going to lose that motor, lose that high motor. They're putting everything into this game. You could just tell. And they're going to lose that stamina. And once they lose that stamina, this game's done. Game's done. Cibao's got this. So if Cibao can hold until about the 65th minute, 70th minute, they'll find the winner. And if they get a goal before then, well, I think they're pretty much safe anyway, as long as they keep the lead. So I think Cibao is way set up better here than Robinhood is. I think they are. So Robinhood's in a very bad position when it comes to Cibao. Robinhood has to score quick. They have to find an opening. They have to find a chance and hope that they could turn that motor off and just go full defensive. I think that's the way it is. So Robinhood needs to score. If they want any chance to even pick up a point here, they need to score. Because the longer this goes tied, the worse for them. Because they're going to have to at least try to either decide to step back or decide to go forward. And then also when you have a high motor and deciding to step back or go forward, and sometimes you're in between, it's not good. They need to choose a side. And that might also be a problem as well. Having a lead makes you choose, hey, we got to drop back, especially depending on how late the goal is. I think the situation is not good for Robinhood. Not a good situation. Not a good situation. Now, you could see, but yeah. Best Super Bowl win for the Patriots. Are we talking about the one I love the most or the one that gave me the least chance of a heart attack? The one that I love the most was Super Bowl 51. Super Bowl 51 was the best. That was the best moment ever. The comeback, that was just so sweet. The swing of emotions, that was just absolutely... I mean, yeah, Super Bowl 49 had the same sort of situation where there was a swing in emotions, but that was a last-second swing. It's like, oh, Lord, we're going to lose after Curse makes the catch. They're up on the goal line. You think the Patriots are going to lose. You think Marshawn Lynch is going to score. You're resigned to it. They throw the ball. Malcolm Butler catches it. That was the craziest. That was a fleeting moment, though, of, like, changes, like mental change. You know, that was like just a quick turnaround. Like the roller coaster that was the Falcons Super Bowl 51, like the change in momentum and the change in abs and emotions throughout that third and fourth quarter was just the way it kept building and building. Like, is Tom Brady actually going to do this? Is he actually going to do this? And then he does. It's just like, that's just emphatic. It's just emphatic. Super Bowl 51. The one that would give me the least chance of giving me a heart attack, Super Bowl 53 against the Rams. The Patriots had that the whole time. The Patriots dominated that game. You could say it was a tight game because the score was so low, but defensively the Patriots dominated that game. The Patriots dominated that from minute one. And I've never seen that before when it comes to a Patriots Super Bowl. The Patriots either have a really good first half and I wouldn't say blow it in the second half, or they have a horrible first half. They either do what they need to do in the second half and win, or they do just enough but still fall short. So, do I feel bad for the Falcons for losing? No. Let's also remember that until Brady was a Buck, and now the Saints are my second favorite team. I've always hated the Falcons. I mean, even when I was rooting for Brady on the Bucks, I've always hated the Falcons. So, no. I hate the Falcons. It was hilarious to see them lose. The way they did. That was hilarious. There was also that little cut there. You think Mac Jones is the guy for the Patriots? No. No. Mac Jones, he's not the guy. Mac Jones is not the guy. Mac Jones, not the guy. No. Matt Ryan's a second-string quarterback now, not even a starter. He's not even in the league right now. He's not retired, but he's not in the league. He's in limbo. He's a free agent. Do I think he should be a starter somewhere? Yes. Do I think a team that would sign him is a tanking team, so that's why they wouldn't sign him? Yes. Could Matt Ryan be the starter for the Arizona Cardinals? Yes. Would they do it? No, they're tanking. To the point they cut Colt McCoy. Man, Arizona Cardinals fans are going to hate. Which Patriots Super Bowl did you hate the most? Well, Super Bowl 42, of course. Because we lost 42. Super Bowl 42, 18-1, of course. If you talk about a win, I don't hate any of the wins. I wasn't alive for Super Bowl 20 when they played the Bears. I wasn't alive for 31 when they played the Packers. The first time they lost in my lifetime was 42. I hate 42. I hate Super Bowl 42. Then I hate 46. Then 52. Weirdly enough, I'm honestly, when it comes to Super Bowl 42, or Super Bowl 52, I should say. Super Bowl 52, I'm honestly content. When we lost to the Eagles, I'm honestly content with that. Like, for some weird reason, I'm content with that. Like, it sucks that Brady's best Super Bowl performance was him losing a Super Bowl. But I'm weirdly content with Super Bowl 52. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It was a good game itself. The result, I didn't want the result, but it was a good game. Like, weirdly, I'm content with it. I hate 46. I really hate Super Bowl 42. Weirdly, I'm content with 52. Which Patriots loss from the Super Bowl regular season did you hate? Without Super Bowl 42 and 46, let's put them to the side. The AFC Championship in 2006. Patriots Colts. AFC Championship 2006. I hate that game. That game was... Patriots had the lead. They blew that. I hate the 2010 AFC Divisional when they played the Jets. When we had basically mollywopped the Jets all regular season, then we lose to them in the playoffs, and that was a Brady MVP year. I hate that game. Algie Crumpler threw that one away. What regular season losses? 4th and 2 against the Colts. 2009, 4th and 2. I hate that game. That game, and then Brady getting his ACL torn against the Chiefs in 2008. That game, I hate that game. That game was bad. The 4th and 2 game against the Colts. I hate that. The Bills game where Brady threw 4 interceptions in 2011 and Fitzpatrick beat Brady. There you go. Those are regular season games. Oh, and a lot of the games last year pissed me off. Oh, Miami Miracle. Oh, yeah, that pissed me off too. Yeah, I still hate that. Oh, and a lot of the games last year pissed me off. We're back to the second half. The Raiders game, the last second hook and ladder. Yeah, that was stupid. That was horrible. That was like 5 games last year that I'm pissed about. Leonardo comes off for Peralta in the second half. Vamos Cibao. Do you think the NFL regular season is meaningless? No, there's meaning to it. Every game counts. You only have 17 games. Every game counts. It's probably the most meaningful regular season of them all. The NFL regular season. Every game counts. Every game counts. I guess, well, college football as well. But college football and NFL, every game counts. It's not meaningless at all. And normally, if you finish top of the standings in each division, each conference, you have a better chance to win the whole thing. So no, it's meaningful. Because Bill thought he was being a genius. I mean, normally I trust Bill Belichick, but because they needed somebody. I didn't think Rob would make the tackle though, but I guess they didn't think it would get to him, and then it did. And of course he missed the tackle because, of course, Rob Gronkowski missed the tackle. Bill thought he was being a genius. That was not genius. They were 18-0 going into Super Bowl 42. So, yeah. th minute. Throw in for Cibao. Why you hate Super Bowl 42? Because we got denied a perfect season by some idiot, by some fool quarterback, by some fool meme quarterback. We should have had a perfect season. Like, we lost to Eli Manning, one of the most overrated quarterbacks of all time. We lost a perfect season to Eli Manning, a team who shouldn't even have been in the playoffs. And it wasn't even a normal loss. It was a miraculous, everything conspired against the Patriots loss. That's what happened. The helmet catch. The Plaxico touchdown. The fact that Brady got sacked 30 damn times. Brady couldn't hit the Hail Mary to Randy Moss. And then the second time they faced the Giants in 46, same shit, different year. Except we scored more points. Yeah, I mean, if it was like, oh, they just beat us because they beat us. Oh, and by the way, this, like 4 weeks earlier, the Patriots beat the Giants by a mollywhopping to go up undefeated in the regular season. At the Dreadlands, no less. So you thought the same shit would happen. Be like, okay. All right, we're about to be crowned. Nope. 49th minute. The Patriots would have beat the Dolphins' perfect season. Yeah, that would have been nice too. Because I hate the 72 Dolphins. I hate the fact they still get to pop champagne. At least the living ones. I'd love to see them not pop champagne. And I wish Tom Brady would have been the reason. But you know what? At this point, if it ain't Tom Brady, I want Joe Burrow to be the reason. I want Joe Burrow to be the reason the Dolphins can't pop champagne anymore. Come on, Joe. I want it to be Joe Burrow to be the reason that the Dolphins can't pop champagne no more. Come on, Joey Burrow. If it can't be Tom Brady, I guess. Man in blue. Because Joe Burrow reminds me of Tom Brady, of course. Joe Burrow is Tom Brady 2.0. Joe Burrow is Baby Goat. Joe Burrow reminds me of Brady, except he could run. Of course I like Joe Burrow. 51st minute, Joe Burrow. Imagine Dolphins got Joe Burrow instead. Well, then maybe I wouldn't be such a fan of him. But hey, he went to the Bengals, so they got him. '51st minute. Didn't Joe Burrow beat Mahomes? Aren't they tied? Well, hell, let's be honest. Burrow still has a record on Mahomes. 3 wins. 3 straight up until the AFC Championship. Yep. So you got 1 win. And it led you to your 2nd Super Bowl. Great. Joe Burrow still owns y'all. Still owns y'all. Until further notice. That could change this year, but he owns y'all till further notice. Further notice. Utah Utes 17-3 Florida. Florida's losing to Utah. Sunbelt Billy, what the hell are you doing? Sunbelt Billy's losing to Utah. Thank God State didn't get him, I guess. Here comes Robinhood. Robinhood has a chance. Oh, off the post. Off the post twice. Off the post twice. Off the post twice. Lord have mercy. How do you do that? I thought Cibao were dead to rights. I thought they were dead to rights. Off the post twice. Goal kick. How do you do that? Be like, oh, well, I'm just going to kick it again. Off the post. Lord have mercy. Playing forward. Oop. Cibao, tackle. Offside. That'll be a free kick for Robinhood. Falls on Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is a good quarterback. Problem is USC. Robinhood scores! Robinhood scores! It's 1-0 in the 54th minute. Robinhood have the lead. They don't miss that time. 1-0. 1-0. And he's onside too. That is Shaquille Cairo scoring the goal. Shaquille Cairo scoring the goal. And Cibao needs to find one. I don't want Bodie Hidalgo on the right wing. Doesn't Diego Luna play the right wing anyway? Cairo in the 55th minute. Couldn't Diego Luna play the right wing anyway? If you really wanted to. You got Diego Luna at home. Luna's left wing. Oh. And then Musovski, I mean, you could throw Musovski out there. I hate the ref. Yeah, this ref hasn't been good. I agree. And that'll be a save. Could throw Musovski out there. I see Luna buzzing around the front line anyway, but every time I see Luna play, he just buzzes around the front line anyway. Goal kick for Cibao. Denny Musovski's good, but Arango playing bad mode from right now. Just like Benzema. Messi's going to miss MLS games for World Cup qualifiers. Yep. Yep. So Barman gets a yellow. Fluminense 1-1 Olympia Paraguay, 3-1 on aggregate. And you're going to lose. And you will lose. And you will lose. But they still have Alba and Sergio Busquets. Yeah, I think they'll be somewhat okay. The game against SKC, Messi will miss. SKC are trash. Miami should still win that. And then he may miss the Atlanta game, and he may miss the Charlotte game. Who wins MLS Cup this year? If Miami makes the playoffs, Miami. Miami makes the playoffs, Miami will. If they don't, Benzema injured, I hear. Well, there you go. I mean, LAFC don't look too good. St. Louis, I don't want to go out on that limb. Cincinnati might just do it. If Miami doesn't, Cincinnati or Nashville. Cross in. Yeah, if it's not Miami, it's Cincinnati or Nashville. I don't think LAFC is going to win the cup again. They may make it out of the West, but and St. Louis, that could be tough. Let's go. Look at the MLS table. Miami is 10 points behind 9th place, as Toronto is 10 points out. Toronto's 10 points out. Miami's 10 points out. Playing forward, headed away. NYCFC is 3 points away. Red Bulls are 3 points away. Charlotte and DC are 2 points away. Chicago has 32 points. Montreal has 35. So on and so forth. How many games left? For Miami, they have 10. Toronto has 7. New York has 7. Red Bulls have 8. Charlotte have 9. Chicago or DC and Chicago have 7 or 8. Montreal has 8. Cross in. Saved. Then in the West, let's look at that. Portland are 4 points away from 9th place. They're only 4 points behind the line with 8 games to go. LA has 10 games to go. Dallas has 9 games to go. Seattle has 7 games to go. So only Toronto and Seattle have the least amount of games to play, and New York have the least amount of games to play. Throw in 60th minute. We can see another Toronto versus Vancouver. Well, Toronto is playing Vancouver with the one of their 7 games left. You're not winning many points. I know we're not. Toronto pretty much has to win out if they want to make playoffs. We got Vancouver, Red Bull, TFC Orlando, home and away. Miami and DC, decision day, Chicago. We need 43 or 44 points to make it. I don't think that's impossible. Yeah, I don't think that's impossible either. $43 points. If we win out, if TFC wins out, they got 43 points. So basically, if 9th place crosses 43 before we can, that's a problem. If they cross 44, so basically, if anybody crosses 44, that cuts a spot from TFC. So TFC can't finish first, second, or third. Philadelphia is going to pick up a point. Columbus, theoretically, they could finish 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th. Theoretically. Again, probably not going to happen, but theoretically, if they won out and like there was multiple collapses, Toronto can make the playoffs. Of course, Miami has 30 games. They have 30 points. That makes them 52. They could get 52. But they're not going to win every game. So. San Miguelito scored 2-0. If that result mattered, that would be great, but it doesn't matter. Cibao has a free kick. They play forward. So, again, yeah, Toronto pretty much have to win out. Wouldn't that be nuts? It could happen. Well, probably not. 8 wins in our last 8. Patriots got Matt Corral. Oh, hell no. Well, I mean, they have to have a backup somehow. Save by Robinhood. So basically, any team that reaches 44 points means we have one less spot we can earn. Fortunately, that's impossible. Pretty much. I mean, it's just barely possible. Like, there's a chance. $12 more points for Chicago. 9 points for Montreal. 5 points for Nashville, which they'll get them. 3 points for Atlanta. 2 points for Columbus. 1 for Philly. So basically, so our unmagic number is we lose, we're done. We lose, we're done. Well, that really isn't just in theory. That's basically fact. Our part is we have to win out. The other part is Montreal, Chicago, and some other teams have to collapse. Which is possible. DC is already out of the playoffs. I think they're going to collapse. Chicago could collapse. Montreal is going to be a harder deal, but who's to say? Cleared. Nashville, they're sort of collapsing right now, but in the end, I think they'll get enough points. It's not completely impossible, but it's definitely a work in progress. That's a good word. Good block. Cibao's down. Cibao might be in trouble. This feels like Olympia, you know? This feels like Olympia in the Central American Cup. Cibao, they have only 1 point through their first 2 matches. Is Cibao going to go the way of Olympia? I might be the goddamn curse. Damn, huh? I said Olympia was going to win the whole damn thing. They started with 1 point in their first 2 games. They got eliminated. Cibao, well, you might just be going down the same road. You might just be going down the same road. I hate to say it. Ay, ay, ay. One point. Pantoja has 3. Harborview has 3. Robinhood will have 3 if this holds. Cibao and Dunbeholden both have 1. And Cibao still has to play Dunbeholden and Harborview. Well, at least that would give them 4 points. 7 points. And then Harborview has to play 3. They could get 9. Pantoja has to play. They've got 2 draws. Oh, Pantoja has 2 points. So 6, 7, 8. Cibao, if they get 7 points, they got to. Oh, by the way, they can't play Pantoja, so Pantoja has to choke somewhere. If Pantoja loses a game and Cibao wins out, if they draw here, they could be equal. Problem is so interesting. Robinhood would have 3 points, and this would be their first match. This is Robinhood's first match. They still have 3 to play. Dunbeholden have 2 to play. They have 1 point. So Dunbeholden and Cibao will be equal. Good save. Great save. And when it comes to Group A, we have Cavalier with 4 points, Defense Force with 4, Mocha FC with 3, Golden Lion with 0, Port of Spain with 0 when they played 2 points, or they played 2 games. Port of Spain's in trouble. They don't draw their next game, they're definitely in trouble. They have to play Golden Lion and they have to play Defense Force and Golden Lion, Port of Spain. So, interesting. 2 draws against Villarreal and Pantoja. Besides, don't forget, Pantoja are way better. ESPN mad at Utah. Well, I'm not surprised they're beating Florida. They're beating Florida. Of course they're mad. Of course they're mad. What? You think they shouldn't be? 2 subs here for Cibao. 3, actually. 3 subs for Cibao. 3 subs. Cibao turns this around. That'd be really good for them. Then there'll be a corner with 2 minutes. Cibao needs to at least pick up a point here. If they don't, they're in some trouble like Olympia was. Very similar situation. Reyes on for Paniagua. Save. Good clearance. Breton for Lukumi. '71st minute. Playing forward. Cibao. Here's a chance. Cross in. Blocked. Is Chucky the PSB legit? Sounds like it. UCF 35 can't state 3. Good for UCF. I'm happy for them. The fact St. Louis City is going to qualify for CCL their first season, lol. The last Liga match with Pantoja and Vega Real or Molca. That was crazy. Baroa is goated. I don't know, but isn't Albert Pujols a Cibao fan, by the way? I could have sworn Pujols supports Cibao. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he doesn't he? Could have sworn I read that somewhere. Cross in. Save. That was so like last fall. I don't know. He was born in the capital, so I don't see him being a fan of a team that isn't in the capital area. Could have sworn he was talking about a Dominican football team on his Instagram a while ago. I'll check again. But I think it was a CONCACAF mainstay. That's the one thing that stuck with me. Was it the team he was supporting was a CONCACAF mainstay. It's not like it was some no-name team. Shot. Oh, no. No. Good tackle. No penalty. Good. Yes, BKL. I'm talking about Mr. 703, Albert Pujols. Cardinals legend. Future Hall of Famer. The best first baseman of our generation. Yes. Is Mike Trout ever coming back? I mean, yeah, he'll be back at some point. He gets injured every year, though. It's going to suck seeing Mike Trout left all alone on the Angels. How did the Angels waste 2 of the best players ever? And technically Albert Pujols as well. They had Albert Pujols for 9 years. They wasted him. At least in Albert's defense, he did make a division series with them. Ohtani hasn't made the playoffs with them. They got swept, but Pujols did make a playoffs with them, and I think he hit a home run with them in the playoffs. So there you go. So Angels always do that. They're a sad franchise. Just enjoying this game. How we doing? When are they going to trade Ohtani? Well, Ohtani's a free agent at the end of the year. So He's gone. There's no way the Angels keep him. He wouldn't be that much of a masochist, right? And besides, they wouldn't pay him enough anyway. Be interesting to see. If they were going to pay him, they would have paid him the extension. Ohtani gone. He'll leave as a free agent. Yankees. Oh, no. If he goes to the Yankees, I'm going to scream. I want him to go to the St. Louis Cardinals with Lars Nootbaar. Hey, they said they were going to go for a starter. They said they were going to go for 3 starters. That's what Mozeliak said. Let's have Lars Nootbaar somehow recruit Shohei to St. Louis. That sounds smart. And there's a DH in both leagues, so it's possible. Maybe the St. Louis Cardinals are going to get scared because they had such a horrible season. Maybe they're going to realize, oh no, we need to spend money to actually make our team good again. Or Mozeliak's going to be scared for his job. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe. I know long shot, but maybe. Pantoja. It's probably, yeah, I figured. Yeah, if it wasn't Cibao, it was Pantoja. I did say it was a CONCACAF stalwart. Yeah. There we go. No, they're not. Cincy money line or Real Salt Lake money line. Should I add something else? If you're looking at other sports, the Mississippi State money line. That's safe. If you're looking at football, soccer, St. Louis, I think they play on Saturday. If you're looking at other sports, put the Mississippi State money line in there. That'll be safe. Fluminense winning Global against Olympia. Well, there you go. Saturday. Man City money line over Fulham. There you go. Chelsea money line over Forest. A sub for Cibao. Real Madrid money line over Getafe. Atalanta money line over Monza. Napoli over Lazio. Montreal over Columbus, because honestly, Columbus is choking right now. St. Louis over Sporting. Nashville. I don't know. Portland over Seattle. I like Portland over Seattle. Money line. I like. Yeah, sounds about right. Goal kick here in the 79th minute. Yeah, that sounds about right. So. One 3-1. The final game to be. And Herediano won Group C last night. Oh, no. Alajuelense's rotating. Well, to be honest, Motagua is too. So they're supposed to win the group, and they've just rotated, both of them. All right. Okay. Interesting. That is interesting. 80th minute. Alajuelense and Motagua have just rotated. Interesting. 79th minute. Oh, what a run. Nice. Plays back. They have a chance. And the way it works for the Motagua-Alajuelense game is if Alajuelense wins, they win the group. If Motagua wins the group. If it's a draw, Motagua wins the group with a goal differential. Sit and rotate. Well, that's pretty much what they're doing. If it's a draw, Motagua wins the group. If there's an outright winner, that team wins the group. They both move through. Robert Taylor's playing Euro qualifiers. I know. I'm shocked. I know. It's crazy. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, I know. '82nd minute. Motagua and Alajuelense got 9. They need 1 goal to win the group stage. If there's a winner, they win the group. If there's a draw, that's Motagua winning the group. So Motagua has a better chance to win the group. But they're both rotating. So it's not like one team's going for it and the other's rotating. They're both rotating. Over to Bar. Cibao's going to blow this. That'll be a substitution here. Let's get it. Let's go. The CONCACAF Champions League draw in November, December at some point because of the MLS Cups in December. So it should be in between MLS Cup and Club World Cup, so I should be able to cover it throughout the end of the season. It'll be there, don't worry. Champions Cup draw in December. All these cups, and why so far? Because the Central American Cup and the Caribbean Cup end in December, and MLS Cup ends in December. Everybody will be qualified in December and in their slots. So that's the way this works. It always is December. It just always is. Miami will win CCL next year, mark my words. Because MLS Cup was earlier because of the World Cup. Everything was earlier because of the World Cup. That's why. In a normal season in CONCACAF, December, mid-December. Guichon gets a yellow. The World Cup changed things. Let's remember, the World Cup changed things. Lol. I think Leipzig wins the Champions League. Good call. Well, they still got to get through City and all the big boys, but I could weirdly see it. Like, this year seems a bit floppy. Not floppy. Like, this year seems a bit open, you know? Like, this year seems a bit open. I don't know how to put it besides that. Man City, they've lost De Bruyne for half the season. I think City will fall off. Real Madrid, they don't have Vinicius or Courtois, so that'll be a problem. Those are the best two challengers if there were no injuries. I mean, you could also... yeah. Cibao has to lose today. They could still pull a draw. Anything could happen. Robinhood, pull a Robinhood, I guess. They lived up to their name. Stole from the rich to give to the poor. Stole from the rich to give to the poor. They lived up to their name. Unlike the stock app. Stole from the rich to give to the poor. Yep. Well, there you go. 87th minute. Long ball over the top. And that goes out for a throw for Cibao, actually. Atalanta money line, but I'm scared for the Napoli one. Not sure. 88th minute. Cross. Nope. Goal kick, 88th minute. Cincinnati could win Supporter Shield for the first time. That means St. Louis are in between the 2023 MLS Conference regular season first place. Yeah, if they hold on. St. Louis are first in the West right now. They've got games to hold on, but they have to lose 3 games, and LA just has to win 3 games to get in front of them, or just to tie them. So I think St. Louis will be fine. Should be interesting. And I don't think LA plays St. Louis again this year. No, 89th minute. So St. Louis just beat Dallas. 89th minute. "30 seconds before stoppage time. What will they give?" St. Louis are good, yeah. Like, if they weren't good, they wouldn't have beat Austin or Dallas. So. Yeah, America, that wasn't a good play, a good game, or the Columbus game either. Oh. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? 5 minutes. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Down in Suriname. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Probably going to win the West. LAFC, they have a game where they show a blip of a brain fart. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What determines stoppage time? Substitutions, goals, the amount of time the ball goes out of play, players going down, that type of stuff. So they can add time for celebrations, for Goal kicks for the time the ball goes out of play, for players going down, substitutions, it's about 30 seconds. 30 seconds for a goal as well, and the celebration. So there's been enough subs, so I would say about 2 minutes off the subs, 2.5. I think 5 may be a bit too much, but, 4 more minutes to go. Wasted time, yeah. That also works. Yeah, you could also just say wasted time. Yeah. There we go. 91st, 92nd minute. Oh, they have to play LAFC again, huh? Okay. So damn close. Saved. And a goalkeeper's down, so that's going to take some time. That will take some more time. This poor Mocha and Pantoja is a Dominican fan. Fair. Does that mean there's going to be more stoppage? Possibly. They got him off pretty quickly, though, so. They got him off the field pretty quickly, so. Probably not. Same Contreras. Header. '94th minute. Cibao looks like they're going to lose. A minute and a half left. Are Robinhood actually going to pull this off? Looks like they will. Interesting. Closer to Mocha than Santiago. Sometimes what the heart wants what it wants, yeah? Heart wants what it wants, my friend, sometimes. Miguelito, 2-0 winners over Alonso, not relevant at all. That's why I'm doing this. That game don't matter. That's why I'm doing Motagua Alajuelense too. Because that's the one that matters. I'd say Group D was probably the clearest group of them all. There were still moments in Group C where it could have been different. Group D was pretty much cut and dry since match day 1. Corner or a throw-in? Taking a slow throw-in, 95th minute. And that's going to go down. Will the ref blow? Throw in. What's up, y'all? Not much. Welcome back. It's been a while, man. It's been a while, Orlando. It's been a while. Throw in for Robinhood. Throw in. Good. They're not going to call it yet. Oh. It's been a while. Yellow card. Might go to TFC's last game. Who knows? Maybe it'll be worth a damn when they play Orlando. Who knows? Brian also got called up to Honduras. Yep. Murillo, yellow card. This game keeps going. Here's a chance. Full time. Robinhood win 1-0. 1-0. Robinhood stuns Cibao. And Cibao's in trouble like Olympia was. But with that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. But it's a pleasure. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you on the stream for Motagua. Alajuelense versus Motagua in a couple of minutes. See you then. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you later.